Actually, first things first. Hi, and before I get into how I wasn't present for a couple of months, I would like to announce something. You know, I've noticed something I've been doing, which is pretty weird. I've been putting end cards at the start of my videos. Hmm. Hmm. You know, that's very weird. But who gives a fuck? Hello, World Warriors. I am back, and I am. Oh man, I'm so sorry. A lot has happened in 2020, man. I'm not talking about the whole corona and all of that. I'm talking about me and struggling with consistency and all of that other shit, which is very much important to me. And I would like to say I'm sorry to you guys. I know you've been patient. And actually, shout out to my boy Enel. This is a collab, by the way, my very first one. And thank him for being patient with me. Because I've been stalling. I should have released this shit like in the 24th and then made a Christmas special, but a lot of things happened, which I'll tell you in the next video. And anyways, man, I don't want to waste y'all's time and all of that, but yeah, thank you for being patient. Let's go, man. I don't think I have a type. And frankly, I don't think anybody else has one. I think people create an image of their ideal person in their heads and identify that as their type, which for me is very concerning. I mean, you know that the person that you're identifying in your head doesn't exist, right? I mean, I'm not trying to, be a bummer, but they don't exist. They don't exist. That's the funniest thing to me. And being told that is like being told that your imaginary friend doesn't exist. Being a kid and all of that. I personally have met a few girls that told me the whole "you're not my type" bullshit, and I thought they were pretty stupid, off the bat. If you don't like me, just say so, man. Don't create any dumb reasons like "you're not my type" and all of that. Just grow a pair of balls and say so. Don't tell me the whole "you're not my type" speech. Anyways, let me tell you an encounter with a random girl I met whilst walking with a few of my friends on a Saturday night. I was with a few guys, H being included. You guys remember H from my previous video 3 months ago? Yeah, that guy. I was with him. And we were planning on hanging out with the rest of the crew later that night, so we were pretty excited to get together and hang, because we don't do that often. And in the middle of that conversation, I see this yeah, it's always a girl with me. This cute, short, thick girl passing with her friends. I thought she was pretty cute, and the boys thought she was pretty cute, and I suddenly had an idea. I ask myself, why don't I pursue? And H, being a good friend, said to me,
Yo, bet you can't get that hot girl's number.
how much are you willing to bet?
My lunch money plus getting her numbers will be a reward in itself. But if you fail, you give me yours.
Ha, you're on. So I went. And let me tell you a little thing about girls groups. You know, they are very, very confident, which is dangerous. Nothing is more dangerous than a female with too much confidence. And it makes it worse when she's walking with a couple of her friends. You know, it's just like Kaioken type shit on, the confidence, which is dangerous for me. A girl could be the single most shy person in the world, but let her walk with her friends. Man, it's always the friends. She'll have no trouble telling you how beneath her you are. Anyways, me being the confident little fellow, I pull up and I greet her, and she seems a little bit surprised at first, and gives me the weirdest look. She was staring at me like I smelled, but I ignored that and continued asking her, basic questions about herself, which she hesitantly answered. 5 minutes later, I start, getting in the nitty gritty of the conversation. The real reason I'm here. I'm not here, to make friends and all that bullshit. I'm here to clap cheeks, my man. Anywho, start laying it down, telling her how gorgeous and interesting she looks, and how I would like to be friends with her. And for the most, she smiled, and I started to think, hey, your boy was in, I was in for sure. For sure, it was like nothing could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong except when I asked for her number. I don't know why. Asking for numbers has never been an issue for me before, I'm basically a stud. But this time, her face changed. From the smiley face that she had to, a mildly disgusted look. And she then elaborated, she told me how not good enough I was to be with her, which pretty much confused me because I never said I wanted her. I wanted to date her. I didn't hint a clue I was about to. The only thing I mentioned was friendship. But then she went off. She said a lot of hurtful things. Yeah, it was tough. And then she told me that one phrase that annoyed me the most. She said I wasn't her type. And that got me thinking, I should make a video about this beautiful young lady. And one thought ran to my mind when she told me that. One thought ran. And that thought was me losing my cash to H. Fuck. Go.
It's true.